Oh, the broadcast stopped. What?
Why?
I don't know. It just said stopped. All right, I'm gonna start it again. What the heck?
Here's Hayes already doing 3.0. How can you be that fast?
Following your cycling accident of a few weeks back.
Everyone watching at this moment, just give me 1 second. I'm just gonna quickly send out links and then we're good to go.
Sure.
Where's the normal discussion? I can't find it. Like the chat room. Okay, you ready?
Hit it. You already got 3 spectators and I get it on, for fuck's sake.
Hello and good afternoon, everyone, to the Austrian Grand Prix. We are here at the Red Bull Ring for another Grand Prix here today, and this time we start Season 4 for PSV S4. It's been a while, we've had our break, but we are finally back, and we are here for Season 4 of PSV S4. Alright, so welcome everyone to the Austrian Grand Prix. Like I said, we're here in the Styrian Mountains for the Red Bull Ring. This is the circuit, of course, the Red Bull track, as it is called. It's a beautiful track, beautiful scenery, and beautiful racing as well, as we're going to see some great racing here today for the start of Season 4 of PSV S4. Let's quickly talk about this track, though, before we get into our race here today. Quick little note, this track is the shortest track on the Formula 1 calendar and only has 10 turns to its name. It also has 4.318 kilometers and a circuit, that was the circuit distance, and DRS detection points. There will be 3 of those, and of course those DRS straights will be encouraging overtaking for around here. So, like I said, there's only 3 of them, and that will be down the pit straight, and then for the next straight, which will be turn 1 to 3, and that'll be the best place to make an overtake as you head down into that deep, heavy braking zone. And then you also got a back straight DRS zone in between turn 3 and turn 4. And as I said as well, those places will be the best places to make overtakes for around here at Austria. But with all the information aside for the Grand Prix here today, let's get into this. Today we are here in F2. This is our Tier 2 race for the PSV Championship, but of course we call it F2. And in today's race, in the comms booth, of course, is myself, Broomhandle914, and joining me in the comms booth for another race here today at PSV, it's Doozle. Welcome back, Doozle. Welcome to F2. The last time we commentated together was F1. This time we're doing F2 this season. Now, there's a lot of different drivers that have come into this season. What are you expecting from all our drivers here today at Austria?
Well, first of all, thank you for having me here, Broom, again. I gotta say, I'm expecting a lot from these drivers. We also know, as you said, we have so many new drivers. We also have drivers that we have seen all over from last season on F1, as we know. On F1 now we have Sweats, as they call them, racing. So basically, half of F1 has been moved to F2. But I'm expecting a lot from these drivers, and they're probably going to show their talent again. So I'm expecting a lot from this grid.
Yeah, I'm expecting a lot as well. This is a very interesting Grand Prix. You mentioned there's a lot of drivers from PSV that have come in here to race into the Tier 2 or the F2 championship race, and it's exciting to see all these guys come into a very special event. I recognize a lot of drivers for around here, not just from PSV but from other leagues I have commentated on, and Doozle, you have commentated as well. I'm sure you've raced with all these guys before. Drivers from Stir Crazy to BPRL to KRL. There's a lot of drivers in here that I think personally I know that are very quick, and so I think we're in for a very, very exciting season in PSV.
Yeah, I mean, I know lots of drivers. I know Basket, Emil, Danny Boy, Porchi, Marine, Seppi, Irie, God, Smart, Headshotless, Copa, Stogbird, Dotski, Junk. All of those drivers. A lot of people that are here know each other pretty good. Probably like 6 of them are probably going to be in a party. You can't talk about that. But I could, if for example, if we have to do predictions, I could have my prediction pretty clear now. But as personally, I only know 2 of them. There goes one of them. Mariah goes up into P2 with a 3.1. What a hell for that time. But yeah, still expecting a lot.
Yeah, it's going to be a very interesting season. Can't wait to see all these drivers on track, just fighting all the time. It's going to be absolutely phenomenal. A lot of drivers that we're going to be talking about. A lot of team switches, of course. A lot of big names coming into the Racing PSV League. You mentioned YouTube Marine, or sorry, not YouTube Marine. He's rechanged his name to WRL Marine. He's second fastest with a 103.118. Now, I know Varane very well. He's a very quick driver. He was in F1 last season, was very quick, and that had a lot of difficulty, I gotta say, with some of the races, but was able to pull on some magnificent performances. He is in F2 this time, and is really on the charge.
Fuck? Last corner, they both Racing Point crashed.
Let's take a look at this and see what happened. We're right on board with Adri. We see both Racing Points off the track. Oh my goodness, what is going on? I can see what you mean there. Why you're so shocked. And did you see what happened to the 2 Racing Points? Why they collided?
No,
Maybe
I just saw both retiring and Marine, and then I saw both Racing Points each at one side of the track.
That is absolutely not what you want to see from a team, especially those 2 are teammates in many other leagues, and they know each other very well, so something must have happened that made them collide, but that is so peculiar. I have not seen the 2 Racing Points of the same team coming together at the same corner. Isn't that interesting?
It is pretty interesting, and even more when they're in the same competitive team.
Exactly. So that's not going to be good for Racing Point. They're going to be starting outside the top 10. And so that's unfortunate to see there from the 2 Racing Points. But of course, this is a race that we'll hopefully see some racing on track. Of course, qualifying matters quite a bit. But if you do end up in the wall or something like that, for instance, the 2 Racing Points, they can still have a good result, hopefully, in the next Grand Prix. I quickly want to talk about a few other drivers, if you don't mind. We got Tapakster and Kodowski, the 2 McLaren drivers. Now, they joined as teammates. Tapakster, I do believe, was AlphaTauri last season in F1. Kodowski, I do believe, was Ferrari last season in F1. These 2 join each other in the F2 grid, and we know both of those 2 are very, very strong drivers. Do you think they could put a very competitive mix here today in the rest of the season as well in PSV? Do you think those 2 drivers are going to have a lot of success as teammates?
I think so. I mean, they're already showing lots of pace. you can already see not many people is within the top 10 of this league. Already making it to the top 5 is amazing, so I can expect lots of things from these two. We know how pacey they are, so it's not a surprise if we see them getting a podium today. But we also have drivers that, for example, Danny Boy and Naristo, that are not in their positions they should be. So, but I think they're gonna be a good pair and definitely a challenge for the title.
You're absolutely correct. Those two seem very consistent. Let's see how their season goes on. There's a few other drivers, like, for instance, Portudude, who last won the F2 championship, so he's the reigning world champion. So let's see if he can maybe challenge these guys to be able to take it to a second world championship in F2, a double world championship. We'll have to see how that works out for him. But it looks like everyone's heading back into the pit lane to get fresh new tires and head back out on track to challenge for those top pole position times. Let's see if anyone else can beat that. But at the moment, we got Heresy. I do believe that's how I pronounce his name. I apologize if I didn't get that correctly. As we did have a headshot list that just went second fastest, the 103.0. But yeah, Heresy with a 102.8. Now he said that very earlier on. Duzel, do you think anyone in this grid right here can beat that time and go a 102, maybe 7, or even sooner than that?
If there's 3 people that can do that, one of them is headshot list. Another one is Hersey or Hersey, and the third one is Marine. And maybe even Junk Potato or Arista or Danny Boy. It will mostly depend on how pacey they are. But those are my opinions at the moment. So yeah, I think they have a good shot.
Well, as I'm looking at it right now, okay, hold on one second. Let me count this for a second. From 2nd to 16th, they're all in the 103s. And then, of course, our pole position leader, Heresy, has a 102. And I'm Kefi in the other Alfa Romeo has a 104. That is super impressive. So you were saying there's drivers that in the Red Bull, Renault, and Mercedes, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, can try and challenge Heresy's time. I think not just them, but other drivers as well, because look how close those times are. Just between 3rd and 7th. They're all separated within the 103.1s. That is insanely close, and that is what's interesting about PS Fatigues. That's what I always remember when I think of PS Fatigues, how close the times are, not just in qualifying, but how close the race pace is in the race as well. That's what makes PS Fatigues so exciting. But yeah, right now it's looking to be a very, very exciting race with all those close times out there, and we're just gonna have to wait and see if anyone can challenge Heresy for pole.
We're gonna be super surprised here. As you said, I have no predictions about Paul now. You said the grid was tight. Well, it's really tight, obviously. But also, I'm checking. Pasta could not maybe does make it. Morino starting his lap. Hersey starting his lap at the moment. Let's see how it goes. Hersey, pretty clean run into turn 1. Marine didn't really use that inside apex. Take a broom.
Yeah, purple sector for Hersey in P1 at the moment, and it looks like he's going to extend on that. As you said, very clean into turn 1. Let's see how this works out. Down the DRS straight, up to about 200 miles per hour. Brake at the 100-meter mark as you come down into turn 4. Make sure you round that corner very nicely, and then come on the power very early, but make sure not to spin the car. Now, brake right after the 50-meter mark for turn number 5 and 6 and 7, I do believe this is all is. And then we come into that double left-hander, and then the fast right. Make sure not to get invalid lap time into that turn. Coming into the straight that has no DRS, shift down to about 7th to 6th gear, and then the last turn of turn 10, shift down to about 4th, straight up after that. Where does Heresy's time come? He does not improve.
Time! That was the same exact time!
Really?
It was!
Wow! What? That is insane. Oh, and Marine, is it? Oh my goodness! Marine is... What has just happened? I was just riding on board with WRL Marine, and he just got hit in the middle.
Hit him!
Oh my goodness,
shit.
what has just happened?
He flipped! He fucking flipped!
Let's see what's going on at the front. I cannot find a good camera angle. Where is everyone on track?
Joe
They're all in the pit
Potato.
lane.
Fuck, why? He came back into the pits.
Okay, let's, yeah, oh, okay, so, very interesting. There's a McLaren off. I think that's,
Oh wait, go to Marine's onboard. Go to Marine's
Oh my
onboard.
goodness, I'm looking at Kudowski right now, on board of him. You can just see Marine's car literally upside down on the grid. So we're right. I think we're going to end off qualifying with that. Well, I thought the race was exciting. Apparently qualifying's even better. Let's take a look at Marine's onboard. Oh my goodness, wow. Okay, maybe we'll end it off on that camera angle.
Broom, they're telling you to activate the lock data.
Oh, yeah, I totally forgot. The telemetry. Thank you so much, dudes, for reminding me. Or actually, did the admins remind you?
Okay. Well, it's not my job though. So,
Well, anyway, it looks like qualifying has ended. We can see the cars upside down as we ride on board with with Marine there. He's just hanging out on upside down. Hopefully he doesn't end up like that in the race. But that is it for our qualifying session for the first round of Austria. Look how close that went. iRestyle did go P2 at the end of that with the 102.8, so he did go into the 102s. And look how close that time is. That is just 2/100ths of a second separating P1 and P2. That is how close it is. That is insane, and that is what we can expect from our season here today. I can't wait for the season. I really cannot wait. Diesel, can we get your reaction to this season and what you're so excited about maybe for our season 4 championship race for Formula 2?
What I'm excited for the most is championship. Drivers mainly, because constructors, we already know that at some point we're going to have the we're going to have the constructors solved before the last race. So it's obvious it's happened before. So, and then the other part is just it's the best thing really. We can't really just expect a good constructors fight, but we can expect a great drivers fight, and we're going to see so much equality going into the races. For example, this qualifying, this was so tight. We can't expect anybody to be in pole position, and that's what I would like, and that's what I would like to see also in the drivers' championship. So I hope this happens.
Well, I gotta agree with you on that one. It's gonna be really exciting to see how this championship plays out. We're just gonna have to see what happens. The first round is where it all starts, though. That is where we're gonna see these drivers go at it. It's gonna be so interesting to see who is able to just put on a great performance. We'll have to see how this works out with our races here today. Can't wait to get the season started. Like Diesel said, the championship is going to be super, super tight. There's so many drivers to take home this. It's going to be really, really exciting to see how this works out. But our 36 laps are about to go. I'm going to quickly do the rundown of the grid. Unless, Diesel, do you want to do it?
You can do it yourself, really. You're the main comms here. So.
All right, well, let's get started with this. So we got Hersey on pole position for Alfa Romeo Racing for the first round at Austria. He's got iRestyle, who was just 2/100ths of a second behind in qualifying. He starts P2 on the first row of the grid. We got Kudowski and Headshotless on the second row of the grid for McLaren and Red Bull, respectively. Big Boy June and Marine line up P5 and P6. Then we got Danny Boy and Young Potato in the Alpha Tauris and Mercedes car. We got the second McLaren to Paxter, and then we got Thugbird in the Ferrari. Let's see how those two can, what those two can do. Very quick drivers, as every single one of these guys can do. Both Racing Points stayed P11 and P12 as they did crash out in the qualifying session. Hopefully they can get a good result though, as Gods does start P11 on the medium compounded tires. Then we got Adri Joey in P13 alongside Big Dave in the Ferrari and Williams, and then we got last year's champion Portugal P15 alongside I'm Kefi, and then we got Basket, Emil, and Mitchell in P17 and P18, and rounding off the grid is Jimmy Allen and Copa in the Red Bull and the Haas. But it looks like we're getting ready to go. The drivers are just getting on the grid to start the race here today. Austria has always brought us some phenomenal races. Let's just get ready to see how this race does here today at PSV. Season 4 is back. We're ready to go. This is round 1 for the Austrian Grand Prix at the Red Bull Ring. We are ready to go here at PSV for an exciting season that awaits us, and it all starts here. The 5 red lights go out, and we're away here today at PSV. It's a great start for the Alfa Romeo of Heresy. Great start for Irie Style as well. Great start for the Williams of Big Boy Jewin. And contact already in the middle of the pack. That's a Renault making contact. I think that was Marine in the back, and there's a Racing Point sliding back and forth. That's the CRX guards in the Racing Point there. And we got a crazy start to this race here today. Looks like an AlphaTauri of Danny Boy trying to go down the inside. A little bit of contact possibly. Marine and Headshotless going side by side. Marine back up to P5, but he got a little bit of damage, I do believe, but it looks like a pretty good start for everyone so far as we head down into turn 4.
Oh shit! Holy shit!
Oh my goodness! What has happened? What has just happened?
Holy shit!
What was that? What was that? That was insane. What has just happened? That was turn 4. That was Big Davey, and that was Headshotless. Virtual safety car has been called out. Dizzle, what has just happened?
I don't even know how to explain myself. Headshotless was side by side with Marine, I'm pretty sure. And he just lost it. Well, he went into the tyre barrier. I started flying across the track. And it was not even a full safety car. How?
I saw a little bit of that one.
Marine pitted. I think he got damaged because of the Headshotless thing. Pretty sure.
Yeah, I think he had damage at the start and then got more damage due to the Headshotless thing. I didn't see a full camera angle, so apologies viewers for not seeing that, but I do believe that is a crazy start to the race. I cannot believe, but we do have Big Dave and... Alright, well, will you do that? Yeah, we do want to say Big Dave and Headshotless are out of the Grand Prix. I'm still unfortunate to see that, but hopefully we'll see them next time out at the next race. We got Danny Boy and Big Boy June going side by side. These two are very, very close in pace, I gotta say. They're very, very competitive. Let's see who gets out ahead. It's Danny Boy who does take the position. Will Young Potato try and make the move on the Williams of Big Boy June? It looks like Big Boy June's actually left the session.
He went for it. Yeah, he sent it. Correction.
And who are you talking about?
My bad. It was contact with Danny Boy, not with Marine. Marine already has the wing damage from turn 1.
Let's see if Danny Boy has wing damage. He does not, so that's interesting. As there's an Alfa Romeo, I think that's I'm kept.
Yeah, but they're all running over the track limits.
Okay, so maybe that was the reason why that was the case. Unfortunate to see that, but that is the way it goes in racing. I'll have to look back at the POV and see exactly what happened between that incident with Headshotless and I do believe Danny Boy was the other car, did you say?
Yes. I mean, I'm watching from Marine's POV. Headshotless just swings to a right. Danny Boy's there and Headshotless just gets bounced into the tyre barrier and starts flying across the track.
Wow, okay, well... Unfortunately, we didn't see that. I really wish, I think Diesel probably caught that on your stream, but unfortunately I did not. So apologies viewers if you're watching my stream, I did not catch that. But yeah, what an amazing start to this race so far. Of course, it didn't really work out for our two retirees. Unfortunate to see that, but that is the way it goes in Formula 1. We continue on. Up at the front, it is basically the same thing. The top 3 are separated by just about a second. Hersey still leads by Irie Style, and then Kodowski on starting lap 4 now for the Austrian Grand Prix. Danny Boy still P4, trying to hold back this massive train of cars behind him. That's 5th, I do believe, almost through 14th there. So pretty crazy train that Danny's got here. Hopefully he can extend that, extend on that train and try and get further up, but we do have Jimmy Allen. Oh, sorry, not Jimmy Allen. A Young Potato in the Mercedes trying to make a move on Danny Boy. He's going to go around the outside. Is he going to do it? Looks like he's going to keep it going side by side through turn 3. Looks like Danny got a better exit and gets back past, but will Young Potato try and re-overtake Danny Boy? Diesel, why don't you take this battle away?
Well, it's being a pretty intense battle. Already, I mean, we're on lap. Is it 3 or 4? I'm scared it's booked, but I'm just gonna say it's lap 4.
It is
we're
lap
already
4, I do
seeing
believe.
pretty good battles. We also have the first drivers on mediums, Fortitude in this case, but it's actually a pretty intense start of the race already. Even start of the season, that should be the actual word or phrase. But yeah, it's just already hectic, and we're in lap 5. So as Danny Boy, is that 6-second time penalties already? 8 seconds.
Yeah, and I do believe he got that to a 5-second penalty somewhere. I'm not exactly sure. As we do have
maybe the
down the inside on Mars.
Oh, Mars down.
Yeah, I think it was with that. You are right. I think it was with that. So
yeah, cause
he must have gotten 3 seconds somewhere else, like cutting the track or something.
Yeah, turn 1 exit. Maybe it was a 5-second time penalty for severe collision with Shotless. Could be.
It could have been. You are absolutely correct. We'll have to see how that works out. Danny does have that penalty, but we'll hopefully he'll be able to maybe get one of them removed or something like that. I'm not sure. It looks like they might have been just happened. I'm not exactly sure. We'll have to look at that after the race. The stewards will take a look at that. But we do have Tapakster on Mars still for P6 as a yellow flag. That's Stugbird.
Yeah.
Yep.
Off. Does he have wing damage? Yeah, I think so.
Let's take a look. Yep, he got major wing damage.
That looked like heavy impact. Yeah, major wing damage. That may, but it actually looked like the right side was the one that was right. Oh sorry, Dotski on our restart here.
Let's take a look.
None of them got
the
DRS
McLaren.
though. I guess they were 0.000 away from each other when they got into the DRS zone then.
How did I restyle get DRS of Hersey? He's 1.5 seconds ahead. Is that a yellow flag? I think that's Mitchell off at turn 17.
Yes.
Sorry, not turn 17. He's 17th place. Oh, and a full course safety car.
What was that for?
I think that was because of Mitchell spinning. That's
oh yeah,
really weird.
He has no front wing, but that was a late call.
Yeah,
Here is say pits. I still pits, not skid. Jumps the pit entry.
What about Danny? Danny's pitting too.
Pits, more pits.
That's a
double
double stack. Double stack for 2 AlphaTauris. That's going to ruin their strategy. And Danny has a 5-second penalty, so he's going to have to serve that too.
Another 5-second time penalty now, because he made contact. So, not sure though.
Okay, this is a really, really mixed up strategy here. Let's take, I'm going to quickly take a look at this and kind of break this down for the viewers real quickly. Tapakster has stayed out on the soft compound tires, while Portitude, Copa, and Jimmy Allen have all stayed out on the mediums. Well, the race leaders have gone on to the hard compound tires. And then further down, we got Audrey, Kodowski, and Basket, who have all pit for, or have stayed out on their softs. Kodowski's actually pit for the mediums. So look at the strategy here. So this is a safety car. And this is actually the perfect time to start talking about strategy, because look at that mixed up strategy. Duzel, what would you say these guys are doing? Because Hersey and Restyle, the 2 race leaders, have pit for the hards. They can't take that to the end, or can they? Can you let us know?
I don't know if they can make it to the end, really. Cars are pretty tough tire here. But some people that have bad tire wear, they actually go and use hard instead of mediums. But I don't know if they will make it, to be honest, because I was expecting a safety car by lap 10 or lap 1, not before or after. But I really don't know, if I'm honest. Not gonna lie.
Well, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how this works out. There'll be a very, very interesting thing when it comes to strategy. And also, like you said, I think you mentioned as well that there could be a safety car later on in the Grand Prix. That could affect the races as well. It could be completely changed up. So, right now, if I may give my thoughts on this, I think Heresy and Restyle are going soft, hard, soft, which is really weird. But it actually makes sense, honestly. If you think about it, Heresy and Restyle, they'll be safe because everyone ahead of them will have to pit. But the thing is, they're going to be slower than everyone else behind. So the thing is that might not be good. The driver, I say, that has a huge chance of winning this Grand Prix is the driver in 8th place, Kodowski, who has the medium compound tires. Now, he has, in my opinion, the fastest strategy here. Because if he gets ahead of the two drivers in 5th and 6th, and he starts bulleting away, he'll get a big gap, and then he'll come up behind. But we'll know in just a second, because the safety car is coming in this lap.
It probably is going to be chaos. First safety car restart of this season. I'm hoping chaos. Please damage and action, but not DNFs. That's what I'm asking you guys.
I gotta agree. I completely agree with Doozle's words there. We don't want to see DNFs because we don't want to see anyone retire from the race because we support everyone here, of course. But we do want to see some action. So we got to be real with you, viewers, on that one. But we'll see how this works out. This is going to be interesting. Austria never disappoints, as we've been saying throughout this first half of the commentary. De Baxter will lead us away. Let's take an onboard with the McLaren driver and see where he goes. He's gonna go.
No. Is he waiting for a green light? I don't think so.
No, I mean, he has the permission to go all the way up to the line.
Go. He actually was waiting for the safety car line.
Look at Porchi. He's trying to make a move onto Baxter for P1. This is interesting.
Come on, if he gets the better exit. Nah. Porchi, forget about it. You need to move on.
Look at Hersey and Restyle on Jimmy Allen. This could change the entire Grand Prix.
Restyle, you need to send it.
Hersey's sending it. Restyle's kind of blocked. Nothing he can do at this point. Oh,
yes,
Hersey.
That's good. That's good from our Restyle there. Jimmy Allen got a little bit of what the hell? He got forced off a little bit, but yeah, Restyle
here he goes.
Forcing his way through on an Hersey round. He outs off from turn 4. Can he make that move stick? No, he can't.
He cannot, yeah. He's going to have to wait a little bit longer for that move to come into play. Jimmy Allen has also moved down to 7th.
Basket Emma is out.
At the back.
Big Boy Jewin has got... No, he hasn't got damage, but Basket Emma has got orange damage both sides of the front wing.
Very interesting. And so that's what happened at the back. Yeah, unfortunate to see that because Big Boy June's a very quick driver. Same with Basket. I'm not sure if they'll be able to maintain their performance. It looks like Big Boy June's on hards and he is pitting. So that's unfortunate to see there. That might be his race over with. But this is absolutely perfect. This is what I was talking about with Kodowski. He's now up into P6 as Big Boy June does retire from the Grand Prix. He's now up into 6th, the McLaren driver. We're going back to this conversation here because now if he gets past that Restyle and Hersey, he could be in that winning strategy that I did mention.
Basket Emma has got to suffer penalty as well. Sorry.
Interesting.
And
Moran just got
flag.
past.
Oh wait, not anymore. Thank God. There was a yellow flag for no reason at all. But yeah.
Oh my goodness, Young Potato's literally doing a NASCAR, and he's pushing that Ferrari into the section. I think he's just wanting to get past as soon as possible. He's on fresher tires too, gotta remember, so makes sense why he's just trying to get past. Is that a racing point?
Does he have any wing damage? Not sure.
All we can say, oh, there's the racing point. He's in the ground. What is going on with that corner? It looks like everyone's just spinning at that exact same corner.
Yeah, you get so much oversteer in the exit. And also you have a curb there, which is not going to help you. He has no wing damage, so he's good to go.
Oh, here goes Kodowski on right Restyle for P5. I told you he's going to be on fresher tires. He mean faster tires too.
Yeah, so he got it. Restyle got the DRS as well. He's going to try pull another round outside move, right? Please don't do it now. Holy
Oh my
fuck!
goodness! Oh.
That's late, but brave. I gotta.
Wow.
Good try by Ari. It didn't work. It didn't work, my friend. But good try, mate. I don't think he got wing damage. No, he didn't. But that was a good try.
Honestly, viewers, that's the move I like to make all the time, and I never can find the time to make it. But Irie still has found it, but he's lost out. So
yeah,
I echo Diesel's words on there.
There was a pro in the move there. He moves to the right when he's on the break, and if he did that, just
he just spun. He just spun. Irie Style has just spun. And he did lose it. Irie Style has just lost that, and that might be the race over for Irie Style. I cannot believe what just happened here. And he was just all over the problems there.
Again, he lost it again. If he didn't have wing damage, then he does now.
Copa has just made a move on Portugal for P2.
And there he goes again, and Irie Style is out of the race.
At this moment, he's actually not, but yeah, good point. I think he probably. But you know what? You are right. He's that is pretty much out for him. Oh my goodness, Kodowski on Herzy for P4. He's back in this fight. So honestly, this opens up a really big opportunity for people to get a massive podium.
No, it looked like he was too close now. Not enough.
And there's Irie Style off again.
Irie Style again.
He must have major damage. That's what's causing his
it's not major damage. It's just wheel spin and no track. It's just wheel spin, no traction control. 130 degrees. He's gonna take out the hash. No, he's gonna pay it back to Emil. No.
That is so unfortunate because he was up he had that beautiful overtake, but of course it didn't really work out very well for him at the end.
He got desperate from them onwards. It looks like. Not sure though.
Yeah. Honestly, I feel like that overtake may have compromised his race. It may have just ruined his race. Maybe that was the reason why he had so much problems with the race. I'm not sure exactly.
Another thing to say, Moran, virtually third. He was dead last by lap 2. Irie Style again. He's off.
Yeah, I mean,
he's coming back into the track. Beware, guys. Go now, Irie, go now, just don't spin. I mean, he's slapped, he can retire in the pits now.
Ted Baxter is pitting for the race lead, sorry. He pits and will put on, assuming, a set of mediums. Yep, it will be mediums and a wing change. Why is it a wing change? He has a full wing. That is very strange, okay. I don't understand this game sometimes. As Herzy did get past Porchi.
There you go. We still retired from the session. Virtual lead for Herzy. Kobe Cabano, though, is an actual P1 of Bowman. Sorry. Herzy, then you got Danny Boy and Moran fighting it over. These two know each other pretty good. And Moran is going to attack from everywhere, and Danny Boy's going to the front from everywhere. You can tell Moran is a pretty aggressive driver. Danny is a pretty defensive driver. So these two are going to have such an entertaining fight now.
Let's take a look at this battle. Yeah, I gotta agree with you. I've been teammates with both of these drivers in many leagues before, and it's worked out really. I mean, they've had great races before. They're very, very great people. And are able to put on some very astonishing races. So looks like they're going to battle it out. We'll see how that works out. We're running on board with Moran at the moment, and we're also taking a look at Porchi, who's up in P4 at the moment for Renault. And he's going to try and get past Kodowski pretty soon, I'm assuming. So let's see how that works out for the McLaren. Just ahead.
Sorry.
I thought so too, honestly. No, keep going. Keep going. What you're saying.
Okay. No, but what I was saying is that Moran, I think he was going to send it there, but now it's Danny Boy who's actually going to send it on Jimmy Allen. Danny, inside it goes. Can he make that move stick? Jimmy Allen's going to try to keep it.
Ooh!
Wheel banging, but he makes the move stick. And now Moran will be swearing the shit out of Jimmy Allen to get out of the way. You can tell. But well, we don't know still. We don't know. I'm not watching the stream. I don't know what Mitchell was doing. Looked like he was doing a practice start, if I'm honest.
Yellow flag in that sector. Looks like, yeah, he was off at that section. Did you say he was doing a practice start?
It looked like because of the smoke out of the rear wheel.
Oh, maybe he spun and was trying to get back onto the rhythm of racing.
Hersey and Curry for the Cabana. Can
Oh, and there was
try
Marine.
it? No, round the outside if you did it. No, not even round the outside. Maybe again.
Meanwhile, Kodowski.
Yeah, but Dotsky's not gonna try it. We all know.
No, not
Here
quite
he
yet.
comes. Down the inside and round the outside.
Oh my goodness, he's doing it!
Whoa, no, that's why. He cool over the position now to Dotsky.
There goes Kodowski, yep. I literally have no words, honestly. What has just happened there? Do you know why he went for that dive bomb?
I mean, I don't know why he looks so desperate. He has the lead in his hands. You have a 4-second gap with the next grabber and ours. Just take a chill, boy. You can chill here.
Yeah, I gotta agree. I mean, like, right now, he's just kind of lost the lead to Kodowski, and that's given Kodowski a major chance to get ahead of Copa and do exactly what I said to try and just push away from this, because Harris is going to lose so much time because he's on the hard tires, so that's really not working out for him.
Yeah.
Oh, and look at Marine. Marine on Danny Boy for P5. This is going to be interesting. Here he goes. DRS enabled.
Danny Boy lost the DRS. Actually, right. Oh, wait, no, he didn't lose it. They both went past Jimmy Allen. Round the outside. Side by side. Danny Boy's going to keep it on the inside. You can tell already. Marine has got the better run.
Much better run for Marine.
He's done it. No, Danny Boy's going to come back at him again. You can tell. Marine pushes him wide. Leaves him just the car through. No.
Oh, contact!
Oh, wheel banging, still side by side. Danny was going to send it. Marina's going to keep it side by side. Wow, what
my goodness.
Fight. Down the inside, we're still going to keep it. He gets pushed off the second, he gets a 3-second time penalty because of it. Still side by side. Who's going to yeet? Who's going to yeet? Danny Boy.
Oh, the contact too.
Because of official. Wow.
Yeah, that was a little aggressive, I gotta say, from Marine. A little push off there. He may have kind of, since maybe Danny kind of pushed him off a little bit to get a penalty from Marine, was maybe Marine just saying, like, hey, I get you back or something? Was that the case or something like that? I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think so.
As Kodowski gets past Copa. Oh, my goodness.
No, he pushed Copa wide, didn't he?
I feel like he did, but I'm not sure. Maybe
Hersey now. Round the outside, down the inside. Don't be so desperate.
Oh my goodness.
Cooper, was that Cooper moving on the braking?
I think that was Hersey. Hersey moving on the braking.
Hersey went wide again.
Yep.
He's getting desperate. He needs to know Dotsky's not going to make those stops till the end, and he's not going to make it 17-second gap. So chill, please, chill. I know he wants a spectacle, but chill, please.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you said something a little bit earlier on about, like, chilling. Don't go for unnecessary overtakes, because this is something that viewers maybe just listen for just 1 second, actually, because this is something that's really crucial when it comes to racing. Just make sure to pick your battles. Pick your battles. That is a very good thing. I think Hersey's just trying to get past Copa right now as best as he can, because he just needs to get ahead of Kodowski, because Kodowski is on those medium compound tires, which are better tire at this point.
Hersey.
Yep, let's see how this works out. Let's see if he can go to outside, inside. He's going outside. Very interesting, but he's doing the right decision. Get a better exit.
Back. He can't.
He cannot. Yeah, he's going to have to wait a little bit longer. Nothing he can do at this point. And look at this, we got Marine on Porchy right now. Now, if I were Renault,
you
need
to let them buy Porchy. They practice they'll practice all day long, not even day, weeks.
He's doing it. Is Porchy doing it, or is he going to the pit lane?
He's going to the pits. Yeah. He's pitting. He's going to try the undercut on Copa.
That's very surprising.
Basket almost say, yeah, of course, yeah. It gets 38 to Copa. It gets a warning there.
And Porchy's pitting for the softs. Porchy's pitting for the soft tires. That's interesting.
Is Tepasta going to jump him? Yes. So he's going to be P11 for Porchy, but P11 with a great chance of points here. Why is he using overtake as a pit exit? Porchy, turn off your overtake. Porchy, you're overtake, mate. Porchy. He's wasting all the energy.
Let's take a look. We'll get telemetry on. I'm not sure why I didn't have telemetry. Yeah, he's wasted all his ERS. He's down to 16, 17%.
Yeah, 40 at the pit exit.
Maybe he forgot to turn it off?
I don't know.
think so.
He turned it on purpose probably at the pit exit, but I don't know why. I would just save it for the outer lap as well.
Young Potato and Jimmy Allen.
Well, we gotta say something. Copa's not yeeting even having 8 lap holding tyres. Or 8 not, 7. How?
Well, Copa's going for the softs. He's going for the soft strategy. I mean, Porchy pit just now for the softs.
So isn't Dutski.
Thing is can softs make it to the end? I do believe they can, but what do you think about that?
Yeah, if you pit this lap, they will make it.
Okay, so maybe, for instance, Copa has to pit now. Jimmy Allen as well. I would pit as well if I were Jimmy Allen for the soft compound tire. Porchy, 3 seconds.
I will stay out to lap 23. You want to make the soft tires actually have a little bit of pace by the end. And if you can stay these tires 2 more laps, because you know your abilities. If you think you can extend them for 2 more laps, try it, risk it, go. Even if you get a puncture, it could be worth it. It could be not.
Yeah, good point. I think, for instance, I think Copa could probably stay out for another lap, maybe 2, and go for 23. Jimmy Allen, though, he's
gonna go for 23 or for 22.
Oh, he's actually pitting. He is pitting. Oh no, never mind. He's not pitting. That's the other Haas.
It's only Jimmy Allen.
I think it's I got confused there. Sorry, viewers. It was the other Haas.
Hersey. He's not gonna try it again. Hersey's just thinking now.
Honestly, right now, Kodowski is not in a good situation because he should be pulling away with these mediums, but he's not, which is not good because if you're going to get a gap, you got to get almost a 20-second gap, which is not good. Here goes Hersey on Copa, though. He's going to set it down the inside. He's going to keep it nice and easy.
Not
yes,
again!
Very good move.
No, he actually stopped it. Yeah, but Copa had nothing to do there.
Thugbird just overtook CRX Mars in the Racing Point versus Ferrari battle. That's Sebastian Vettel's. That's Vettel's car in the Ferrari, and then Vettel's old car just overtake Vettel's new car, if you know what I mean.
No, and Dotski and Copa both pitting. So.
Whoa! What? Kodowski
wow.
pitting.
That's stupid from Dotski.
Honestly, that actually might be a pretty good idea because think about it. If Kodowski pits now and puts on
he has
soft, he's going to be quicker.
To Copa right away.
Yeah, he would lose the position. Right, but it might be better. Oh, he actually didn't lose position. He stayed out ahead. He got out ahead of Copa. But the thing is, he needs to lose.
The gap with Copa now is going to be minimal.
Right.
It's going to be
he comes out wheel to wheel with his teammate.
1.2 seconds. Oh shit, Tepasta now. Tepasta's going to let him go. Surely, yeah.
Good thing they're teammates. Good thing they're teammates here.
Yeah, if not, it will probably be chaos. Yeah, but Copa needs to get this shit out of Tepasta to move ASAP.
Oh yeah. I mean, if those two are on a party together, I'm assuming they're probably talking, saying like, "Hey, if you could hold up Copa, I'll be able to get ahead and get a gap, and then I can just worry about winning the race." Because here's the thing. Honestly, now I get why Kodowski is pit. If he stayed out, he would have pit and just lost more and more time. So basically, and he set a purple sector. There you go. So if he starts catching up to Hersey and on faster tires at the end of the race, he will be all over the back of Hersey when it comes to the final few laps of the Grand Prix. So it's all up to
Hersey penalty.
Hersey just got a penalty. 3 seconds for time penalties.
Let me check how many warnings did Marine get since the penalty.
Marine has 8 seconds.
None. He can't get the warning removed here. And maybe win the race.
Oh my goodness, Young Potato. Yep.
I think it pushed him wide. I think it pushed Danny Boy wide, if I'm honest. Not sure.
I think Danny kind of cut off Young Potato. He did a nice defend there, but then had to go wide. I think he just outbraked. Same with Young Potato. I think he also braked late, and it just kind of ended up like that.
I thought they banged.
They might.
They pretty close.
They might have. You are correct.
Copa went past Tepasti.
Okay, at this point, honestly, I feel like Kodowski might have the best chance of winning the Grand Prix. What do you think about that?
I think Marine has it.
Marine,
He's going faster
interesting.
than Harrison. He has bullshit.
But he has 8 seconds. He has 8 seconds of penalties, and Heresy has 3 seconds. Compared to Kodowski as well, he has 0 seconds of penalties,
yeah, but those
and is on faster tires.
Penalties were under safety car, and 3 of those seconds we have seen it where because he got pushed over by Danny Boy.
Right.
Marine, he's on the pace from Hersey. I mean, not now. He lost the 10th, but he was gaining time on him. Going by the straight finish line. So it's actually going to be a close call. Depends also if Marine gets the warning goal or not, which we don't know yet. Maybe he gets his 8-second time penalties removed. We don't know.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, there's a lot of drivers out there that could get penalties removed, including Marine. I mean, he's just in quite a bit of ERS, by the way. But last time I checked, he has 8% ERS. Or sorry, he has 8 seconds penalties and 8% ERS as well. But yeah, so he could get the removed. Do you remember what the 5-second was for? Was it contact at the start, or was it in the pit lane?
At the restart.
Okay. So I have to look at the incident again. But if he was able to. If it wasn't his fault or something like that, maybe he'd get that 5-second removed and maybe take home the podium, maybe take home the win. It's a very big possibility here, so we'll have to see. As Danny's going to send it down the inside on Young Potato. Here we go. Battle for 3v3.
Contact! Danny has the DRS
well.
and John Potato got pushed over. John Potato's going to send it again. No, he can't.
No, not enough. Okay, I've just realized something. I think the drivers in 6th above might have to pit. What do you think about that? They'd be on 30%, or sorry, 30 laps old, or actually they'd be on 28 lap old hards at the end of this Grand Prix.
I don't know what to say. Really.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, like, I don't really have an explanation because it's really up to the drivers, honestly. If they feel that
move up a place, and Mars does as well.
Doug Bird has just pit from 19 level hard, so maybe he thinks that the softs are going to be better. And here goes Kodowski on Mars. He's catching up to the Racing Point ahead. He's absolutely flying on those softs.
I'm not the only one flying on the softs. There's everybody that's on the softs is flying. Sevi looks like
good point.
Sukba's going to be the guys that are going to fly the most now because they got the new tyres, but yeah.
Alright, yeah, we got a lot of drivers at the front. So we're kind of at this halfway point in the race.
Wait, look at Marine's gap.
Oh yeah, he's got actually
How did it grow up that big?
He must have made a mistake somewhere. I did not see what happened. Well, it was 2 seconds before, right?
Yeah. Look at Dotski now. He could send it whenever he wants to.
I mean, he could. He's just got to play this right, because if he messes up one thing, then that could change the entire Grand Prix. I wouldn't use any ERS now. Don't use any of the ERS. Oh, okay, he's going to go for it. Interesting.
No, he wants to move them now. Does Cooper get the DRS from that? Does Mars want to fly him back? Mars is giving the DRS to Cooper now. Wow. Dotski could be in trouble now. Dotski could be in trouble if Dotski's in trouble, and Dotski's in trouble just because of what just happened. Look at it.
Yep, Mars is literally let
now. And even more with John Potato and Danny Boy fighting ahead.
Copa could be on for the win of the race too. It's really up to Kodowski or Copa. They could be actually winning the Grand Prix.
I don't think Marine can win this anymore. Can he?
He could be on for a good podium.
Yeah, he could get the podium, but not the race win anymore, unfortunately.
Well, let's see about Kodowski right now. I want to ride on board with him because look at the battle we're having for third place. Danny Boy versus Young Potato versus Kodowski, and then Copa right behind these guys as well. This is insane. He did, so he's going to close up even more. So it's going to be almost a 4-way fight for the third position.
He didn't get it again.
Look at Kodowski on Young Potato. Here goes Young
No,
Potato on
Young
Danny.
Potato's going to pull the move on Danny. Rowdy outside. Nah, and Dotski's going to... Oh, shit! Nah. And Dotski's just screaming for them to let him go.
Oh my goodness. He's just literally made the two-way overtake.
He's going to be let go. Not on purpose, but he's going to be let go. No, not by
Danny
Danny Boy.
Oh,
Danny Boy, you're my idol. He really wants to fight hard.
That was not the best move. Danny,
not
think
the
he
best
must have
move, but he had the
braked.
line. He had the line. That was legal. He
did, but he kind of
if
did.
If that was real life, though, he will have got a puncture.
Here goes Kodowski. Yeah, you were right.
John Potato didn't even try to defend. But
no, he didn't.
Yeah, I mean, Dotski now is going to try to take Danny Boy in every single corner.
Oh my goodness, it's a lap car. Get out of the way, Ferrari. We got a massive battle for P3 in the race.
Danny Boy's going to use a lot of his ERS. You can already tell. Here he comes. No, he's using none. He's using none.
Oh, no, he is. Now he is. But look at Kodowski. He's got 0% ERS.
Danny.
Danny is sending it.
You got the DRS and the ERS now. No. He's going to be in front. He's got to be in front. He is in front. Danny Boy reaching the corner ahead of Dotski. Dotski has no chance right outside. He wants to pull switch back. Danny Boy. Oh, shit. Danny Boy got shit out of the exit. Can he fight it? Can Dotski fight it? Danny Boy can keep it there. Can he? He can still keep it? Not anymore. Wow. Oh, wait,
yeah, nice battle we just had there for P3.
Say goodbye to P3. He still thinks he can get it. And now Copa's on the fight, and severely.
Oh my
and here
goodness,
he comes, he goes for the move. Copa, maybe he yeets to get the DR. Nah, because
he will
also get the DRs from Dotski, so no, it wouldn't make any sense. So the fight now for the win is between Hersey, Copa, and Dotski, and maybe Dotski doesn't make it till the end. I mean, he's gonna make it till the end, same as Copa, but maybe they do not get the ties on the prime level to get Hersey. So this could be a win for Hersey if it isn't because of penalties.
Well, at the moment, Kodowski is on third place at the moment. Of course, he's got the podium at this moment, but he's got to catch up to Marine. That is the biggest step here. But the problem is he's got Copa right behind him. And so this could turn into a very, very interesting Grand Prix. So Kodowski's got second place right now. Copa has got third place. Marine be out of the podium because of those penalties that he does have. But the question is, can Kodowski close an 8-second gap in about 5 or so laps remaining of the Grand Prix? Is that a case? We'll have to see how that works out. So we have Young Potato on Danny Boy. Those 24-lap old hards are really, really screaming, but they're still battling out. Here we go. Oh, contact! Major contact! Danny Boy and Young Potato. Danny's sending it, and Young Potato is. These guys are getting a little aggressive, honestly.
He's not patient. They're not having any patience anymore. At least Danny Boy.
I mean, at this moment, I think they're just literally trying to fight each other, but that's a little aggressive maneuvers, a little pushed off the tracks and stuff like that. But they are fighting.
Already reached Marine. Let me see if Marine has got any more warnings to see if he actually can defend or not. He got a warning. If he doesn't want to defend, he's fine. He's gonna.
Let's take a look at penalties again. Yeah, you are right. I mean, this is going to be interesting to see how this works out. But yeah, it's really, really tight at the front. It's really tight throughout the entire pack. We're on lap 33. About 3 or 4 laps remaining. Young Potato still on Danny Boy. I'm kind of curious to keep on this battle, but we still actually have Kodowski on WRL Marine. We'll catch back up with the battle behind us in just a few seconds.
Down the outside or down the inside? Down the inside. Marine is not even gonna try to defend. Maybe he's
Danny sending it. Oh my goodness. Danny and Young Potato are absolutely having a.
This battle was getting out of hand.
Agreed. Are you watching the battle between Danny and Young Potato?
Rowdy outside Rowdy outside Young Potato and Danny Boy. Now Young Potato's now being patient.
Mars as well as P7. He's trying to make a move as well.
Cooper's going to try to make a move on Marine now. Like, he has to do it ASAP because his Dotski is going to put up the DRS. Did he pull off the DRS? He didn't. Barely.
I'm not sure. Kadowski has to close up a... He did. But will he have DRS on the next straight? No. That's the question.
No. He doesn't, but
there
Cooper
we go.
does. Cooper does. How many penalties does Hersey have? Nah, they need to get a 6-second gap in 3 laps. So good luck with that.
Oh my goodness, Young Potato's sending it on Mars, and he's got the move. Oh, look on. Mars is in there now.
Mars in this fight? And now Ted Pasta.
I know, he's been in the, and there's, oh my goodness, the Paxter. Where has he come from? This is great racing. The Paxter is now up into P7.
And Jimmy Allen could get in this. Jimmy Allen
too. Oh, and here comes the Paxter on Young Potato side by side.
Round outside, Ted Pasta. Oh my goodness me. Oh my goodness me. How did he have the balls to keep that? I wouldn't have the balls to do that.
Oh, here comes Mars onto Paxter. Oh, yes. Don't make contact. Oh,
Jimmy Allen comes to the fight as we've just said moments ago.
Yep, Jimmy Allen in the fight. This is incredible racing. P5 all the way down to P9 now. And look at this, Thugbird and Portugal are in this too. So this is coming down to the wire for everything. Let's get back tire wear.
John Potato. He's gonna try and act straight. You can tell he's gonna send it in the under braking here to get close. Exactly. He's gonna try to get a better exit from Danny Boy. He actually gets it. Now he doesn't have enough distance. But maybe to pass the... Nah. This is DRS train now. This is not fun.
Meanwhile, at the front, Kadowski has not closed the gap to Hersey. I don't think he's got this. I'm not sure. I think it's more of a battle between Copa for P2 in the race than Hersey.
It's going to be a last lap.
I mean, here... Yep, it is going to be a last lap.
It's going to be the lap of Gorge for Copa and the lap of defending for Dotski. He's going to win it. We're gonna keep maximum mass and expectation in this lap, and this part. We have to forget about John Potato and Mars, for 2 straights. Here he comes, Copa using all of his CRS. Now he's gonna send it down the inside. Dotski doesn't want to make it difficult. He was the DRS. He's yeeted before, so he could get the DRS.
Oh, switchback, beautiful.
Contact. That was a little bit of more in Dotski's wall there. Not gonna lie. Copa's got the more of the DRS thing. Copa takes the P2. Mars. Now we focus back on the P5 to P9 fight. Mars now fighting with Tepasta. Down the inside. He could try to overtake John Potato even. No, Mars keeps it round the outside. Tepasta tries fighting back. Contact, double contact, triple.
Oh my goodness! Contact between both drivers. Paxter and Mars both have wing damage now. Porchy is going to get up into P10, I think. Well, look at that. Across the line goes Hersey to win the Austrian Grand Prix here today for the first round of PSV. Copa takes P2. Kadowski P3. What an amazing fight. He did get a penalty. That's interesting. Huh. I'm not sure. Mariah will come home for P4.
John Potato, Jimmy Allen. Thugbird jumps them all.
Thugbird does jump them all.
And Ted Pasticle have jumped Thugbird by 68,000 of a second. He does not though.
Wow. That was an insane race we just witnessed here. I cannot believe a beautiful race.
No, he didn't flip.
Hersey takes P1. An incredible race for him. From pole to first, driver of the day has to be Copa. That was, I think he started like outside the top 10, if I can't remember. And if I can remember, he started outside the top 10 and he finished P2. That's incredible. So congrats to him as well. Congrats to Kadowski as well. Well-earned fight for all the top 3. A very, very, very phenomenal battle. Incredible battle throughout the midfield as well. Great to see these guys battling it out. But yeah, what an insane race. Duzel, your thoughts on the end result?
Do I even need to give my opinion? I can't even give my opinion from the amazing race this was. I can only tell that, for me, Moran is driver of the day. That's all I can tell. Oh. Wait, no.
Copa, I gotta say Copa.
Copa, no, my bad. I forgot Copa started last because of a bug. But if it wasn't because Copa started last with the bug, he probably caught up on the race and not only won the race, but Moran will be driver of the day then. But Copa did the job. Copa did the best strategy. Copa did everything right. So did Moran coming back from bit last. But yeah.
Yeah, incredible. Absolutely phenomenal. We've witnessed a very, very great battle here today between all our drivers. Great to see an insane, magical battle. It really was. And I think that is going to be it. I'm going to quickly leave the session and get our winning car for just ending off the stream. But what an amazing race we've just witnessed here. What a season opener. What a season opener.
Yeah, indeed. I don't have the words to describe it. I've got a headache from so many. Well. Yeah. What an incredible result we just witnessed here. An incredible race from every single one of our drivers. Congrats to our winner, Hersey, for taking home the victory for Alfa Romeo, as we have the Alfa Romeo car on the screen. But that is going to be it, I do believe. I don't believe that. I think that's pretty much it. We can say, what an incredible race. Good to be back at PSV Tees. Doozle, do you have any thoughts before we end off our video here today? I can't wait for the next race.
Totally agreed. All right. Well, yeah, gotta agree. Doozle and me cannot wait for the next race. I hope you cannot wait for the next race, because guess what it is? It's Baku. It's the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. The street circuits continue. We are back for PSV Tees next Friday, same exact time. That's, I do believe, 2 o'clock PST. I do believe it's 9 o'clock British time in Britain, I do believe, if I'm not mistaken. I'm over in the Americas, so it's very hard for me to convert time zones, but do believe it's that time there. But yeah, join us next time for the next round at Baku at the Azerbaijan Grand Prix, round 2 of F2 for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. We'll see you there. But that was round 1 at the Austrian Grand Prix. Make sure, if you have not already, to hit the subscribe button too. My channel, the Formula Jonah channel, which I make content every single week, and also I'm sure you would love to see PSV Tees content as well as it is on that channel. Also hit the subscribe button to Doozle's channel as well. He's got amazing content as well. Go check that out. And of course, he also does PSV Tees live streams as well, and some other content as well, another commentary. But definitely do that. Like our videos if you enjoyed the commentary for PSV Tees. And all I can say is thank you for joining us for the first round of Season 4 of F2. And we'll see you next time for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix, like I said. And so, from myself, BreamHandle914, and from Doozle, we're signing off for here today. Have a great rest of your day, and goodbye. All right, broad.